Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Neymar stood his ground strongly. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Cruzeiro do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good spread. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pedro Porro is offering a wry smile there. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Gabriel. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a good run down the right. And he is deftly away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Stood up well to him there. No, he's not played the... It's a quick one. Neither side yet able to find the net. Yamal. Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Nice control. Tries a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Agahawa. Now it's Messi. Now it's Simeone. Yamal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gabriel. And it's Molina. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's Camavinga. Now it's Agahawa. Agahawa. And he's running through. Agahawa! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Agahawa! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Yamal. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal. Agahawa. Ball looks a good one. He might be in here. Neymar. takes a shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
Cucurella just loves to go forward whenever he can. Out towards the flank. Aims beyond the chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
This is Dembele. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. And it's Ødegaard. Succumbs to the pressure. Vitinha is fouled. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but the boss doesn't look too amused either.
Against the crossbar. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Now it's Simeone. And the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Neymar. Yamal. And he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. We are into stoppage time. And here's Agahawa. And here's Messi. Oh, cracking ball. That's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to.
It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Grêmio come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Dembele.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found a way through. Gabriel, pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. And it's Porro. What a throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vitinha. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Agahawa running with the ball. Drive and the finish! And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed...
Oh, that could spell trouble. And the counter is on. Cucurella. Here's Vitinha. And it's Neymar. That is good alertness. Almost an hour gone. And here's Agahawa. Tries to dink it through. Bullish header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Simeone actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And there's the shot! He's got away with one there. Odegaard. Pedro Porro. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Rafinha. Neymar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's Dembele. No way through there. Now it's Agahawa. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's dealt with that really well. So, third corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Grêmio get their fourth corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Half an hour gone in the second half. Rafinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And this is Dembele. Grêmio awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a searching pass.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Messi. Agahawa. Messi. Agahawa has found the net here, of course. Rafinha. And it's Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Gremio were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role.
Kaká! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Pedro Porro.
That's going in strongly.
Knocks it out wide. Pedro Porro. Lofted in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pedro Porro. The ball is loose and the chase is on. cuts out the supply. Space for him to turn and look. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Chance for a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even.
Oh, what's he done? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Premio still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer, that's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. And it's Porro. And he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedro Porro. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the ball is out of play. Richards picks it up from the goal kick. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Oh, shooting chance! Another special Neymar moment! A finish of true class! And we have liftoff! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
The first breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Can he finish? And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Palmeiras are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Caught offside that time. There to retreat. He's gone for goal. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Pedro Porro gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? Some resolute defending there. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Searching pass he's played there. Vinicius Junior wants to run onto this. Vitinha. They've played it short. Good ball, good take. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Neymar in with the challenge. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's bustling, takes a shot! Oh, it's a vicious effort.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Tries to pass it through. Kaká has the space to scheme. Foot in. Rafinha.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's picked his way through.
Oh, really well played.
Adams. And that brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack...
And the finish! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Grêmio have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Vitinha tries to play it through. That is good alertness. And the keeper's given it away. He has found the way through. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And he's decided to go for it. Well, there's the clearance. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. Neymar, and that has put paid to that. Tries from a long way out. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this...
There could be trouble here. He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Palmeiras definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And he's managed to gift it back. Neymar. Now it's Yamal. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's having a hit! Oh, nearly. Vitinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Bellingham. Richards kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's one up, there's the shot! Vitinha. And he's let fly. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Bring a wry smile there.
Palmeiras have their third corner. And that was very necessary. Grêmio are looking to go forward now. Beckenbauer is the guilty party there. Pedro Porro threads one in. And he's straight offside. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shots! And he couldn't finish.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Yamal. Vitinha. Mbappe. Yamal is onto this. That's the keeper's ball.
Palmeiras have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Good chance here. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now it's Yamal. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's having a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.